Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another to the Scott Sports 101 early games uh, uh, post game show and Browns late games pregame show. We'll recap the early games in just a moment, um, and we'll talk about the late games. We'll talk about the Browns games. Right now, they're Browns game. Right now they're down 7-0 in the first quarter with 5 minutes left. It's a fourth and one at the Cleveland 49. Browns have the ball. And first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 Browns NFL Week 12 trivia question. Who was the kicker of the Cleveland Browns in the 1995 season? I'll have the answer later in the podcast. Well, it's Week 12 of the NFL regular season, and we've had plenty of great action in NFL matchups for you today. And so far, and there was a lot of early games. And the Cleveland Browns take on the Denver Broncos right now at Empire Field in Denver. Uh, DTR, Dorian Thompson Robinson will get the start for the Browns again this week. The Browns are slight underdogs in this game, but this is once again a must win for Cleveland for playoff positioning with an AFC matchup. Uh, for some odd reason, Cleveland tends to start out slow, and they've done that again today when they aren't at home. Slow starts can often be a bad thing considering how the flow of the game can change instantly. Uh, Denver is not necessarily a tough place to play considering the high altitude in which the team plays. The air is much thinner and which can affect your conditioning. It can be different for some. Considering how hot the Denver Broncos have been playing recently, the crowd is going to be live and the environment will be hostile. It's not an overreaction to say that this is uh, a must win for both teams, but both will have to come out with a point to prove. If you want to take the crowd out early, it's imperative that Cleveland has to jump on the Broncos early and take the early lead and make life difficult for Denver. Cleveland has been playing uh, very well as of late, and that trend needs to continue by avoiding a slow start on the road. And how will DTR and the Browns offense look under his second start on the road? And right now, it's not looking so good right now, but I think we can still take them. I think we will get the win because I have picked the Browns to win this game today. And I'm saying Browns 20, Broncos 17. So we'll see. Uh, and I do think they need to really get the win on the to get this one to go to 8-3. And I really feel the defense has to keep picking it up, and the offense needs to step it up. And the Browns' offensive front line, really needs to keep Denver on its toes if they want to get the win early. And they have got to really get in the pocket, and they need to just not let up and keep. They need to score. Hopefully they can do that. And right now Denver has got the ball back, but hopefully the Browns. Let's get an interception and see if the Browns get the ball back or a pick six. So let's see what happens. And so and right now we're going to recap the early games. Right now, the Atlanta Falcons beat the New Orleans Saints at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in New Orleans. I mean, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. I took the Saints, and so did my brother-in-law Eric Lloyd. We both lost on that game. We both had the same picks for Thursday's game. Yeah, we were both 3-1 going into today. And Atlanta gets the game balls, and I was hoping New Orleans would get the win. Uh, uh, and it's Derek Riddler, Brian Robinson, and Drake London. They get the game balls. Uh, and the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Cincinnati Bengals, uh, 16-10. I took Pittsburgh, and my brother-in-law took the Steelers. I lost. He won on that one. That was one we didn't agree on. At Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Cincinnati had their backup quarterback, Browning, in there, and the Cincinnati just couldn't. They had a 7-3 lead, but then Pittsburgh came back and scored 2 touchdowns, and they get the win. So the Steelers get the game balls for that one, which would be uh, and they had it was Browning. It was Jake Browning. Cincinnati's backup quarter was in Kenny Pickett, 24 of 33 carries and attempts, 278 yards, no interceptions. Nate Harris and uh, Pat Freemuth. They get the game balls. Uh, and the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Houston Texans in a one-score game, 24-21. Houston had a chance to tie it up and was not able to. They were not able to do it, and they got because the ball was deflected and they could not get in the field goal range or the end zone, and so they and if that would have happened, the Texans would have tied it at 24. But I took Jacksonville, and this was the Energy Stadium in Houston. I took Jacksonville. I won. My brother-in-law took the Texans and lost. So that was one we didn't agree on. So uh, and it's Trevor Lawrence, CJ. I think it's CJ Calvin Ridley, and and Travis uh, Etienne. They get the game balls for that one. Uh, the and The Indianapolis Colts beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers by a touchdown. Another one score game, 27-20 at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. I took the Colts, and I won on that one. Actually, my brother and I, we both took the Colts and won on that one. We both did. So, oh no, he took the Buccaneers. That was another one we didn't agree on. So I won, he lost on that one. And this was a win I think Cincinnati needed to get because they had been struggling, and Indianapolis wanted to get in. Gardner Minshew gets the game ball, and Mike Pittman and Jonathan Taylor, they get the game balls for that one. Uh, and The Tennessee Titans beat the Carolina Panthers, who fall to 1-9 now on the season, or actually 1-10, excuse me. 17-10 today at Nissan Stadium, and at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. We both took the Titans. We both won on that one. Uh, uh, it's Bryce Young, uh, Chuba Hubbard, and Jonathan Mingo. They get the game balls for that one. For the oh wait, no, my mistake. But those three guys, they struggled today, the Panthers, and they got close as a touchdown, but that's as close as they got. It's Will Levis. He gets the game ball. Derrick Henry and I think, yeah, Derrick Henry and DeAndre Hopkins. Not the three I mentioned. My mistake. You don't because you heard me say the Panthers three guys. Disregard that. Go with the Titans that I just said. The Titans get the game balls. Levis, Henry, and Hopkins. They all got the game balls today. and and the New I, and the New York Giants beat the uh, New England Patriots in a low-scoring affair, 10-7 today at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I took the Patriots, and I lost on that one. And my brother-in-law took the Patriots as well. We both lost on that one, and they had Xavier McKinney set up the Randy Bullock's go-ahead field goal, and that's what got the win for the Giants. And the Patriots had chances, and they couldn't do it. So the Giants get the game balls. Uh, Tommy DeVito, Saquon Barkley, and Jalen Hyatt. They all get the game balls. And we'll get to the late games in just a moment. Woo. But right now, it is time now to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 Week 12 NFL, Browns NFL trivia question. And it is a Browns one. Who was the Browns kicker? In the 1995 season, if you said Matt Stover, you are correct. Matt Stover was the kicker of the Cleveland Browns in the 1995 season. I will have another trivia question on my next podcast, so stay tuned for that. As I said, the Browns are down 7-0 to Denver right now. They're playing at Empire Field at Mile High. And it's a 3rd and 7 at the Cleveland 37. Browns now have the ball. Let's score, boys. We need to score. And hopefully we can. The Kansas City Chiefs are taking on the Las Vegas Raiders at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. It's 7-0 Raiders. And I took the Browns. My brother-in-law took the Browns as well. I got to look. He took the Broncos, excuse me. And I took KC. My brother-in-law took KC for the KC Raiders one. The Rams are taking on Arizona right now. It's 8-7 Arizona at State Farm Stadium in Arizona. 4th and 6 at the Arizona 14. The Cardinals have the ball. I took the Rams. My brother-in-law took the Rams. Philadelphia Eagles are playing the Buffalo Bills at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. I took the Eagles. My brother-in-law took the Eagles as well. The Baltimore Ravens are taking on the LA Chargers tonight on Sunday Night Football at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. And by the way, it's scoreless right now in the first quarter between the Bills and Eagles. And it's a 3rd and 1 at the Philly 37. Bills have the ball. I'm taking Baltimore. My brother-in-law is taking the Ravens. And Monday Night Football, the Minnesota Vikings, and will play the Chicago Bears at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I've taken the Vikings. My brother-in-law is also taking the Vikings. And the Browns really need to really get on Denver and tie this game and then take the lead. So, but right now the Browns they just got I gotta just check something. Edwards punts an 85 yard to the end zone, and there was a pass incomplete. Dorian Thompson Robinson pass incomplete, short left to David Njoku, and then they had to go. It went 3 and out, and Denver's got the ball with 2:03 back left to go in the first quarter. It's a 1st and 10 at the Denver 20. But Browns, you got to win this game, so let's get scoring. But I think we can get the win. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Browns NFL, the NFL early late games post-game show, Browns NFL late game pregame show. I'll be back with the late games post-game show and Sunday Night Football preview show once the Browns game and all the late games have concluded. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.